welcome to episode 7, I think it is, of Vlogmas. I'm starting this video at home. This is Monday the 18th of December. I am leaving tomorrow to go to Norway for 12 days, 12 days, and I'm hoping to be able to do a bit of filming while we're traveling. I have got 2 at the moment travel projects. I'm knitting a hat for my husband, and I'm hoping I might be able to finish it today, but I don't think I will. I think I got like about 8 centimeters to knit before the crown decreases, so I don't think I'll be able to finish that today, but I might do, we'll see. And so I'll be aiming to finish that in the car on the way up to Stansted Airport tomorrow. It's about a bit of break, about 6 hours drive. And then if the drive to the airport goes smoothly tomorrow, we don't have any delays, we will be having a long time at the airport. When you have a long time to drive to the airport, you have to allow quite a bit of extra time in case anything goes wrong on the motorway. So we do have quite a lot of time built in, so if something goes wrong tomorrow, we have plenty of time to get there on time. And if everything goes smoothly tomorrow, we will get there probably like 5 hours early. Anyway, we can find somewhere comfortable to sit and get some food and drink, and I've got lots of knitting to do. So our main project is to try and finish this hat for Simon, and then I'm also got yarn and needles to do a brioche hand warmers and cowl set. So that's all ready to go in my bag. If you are new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns, I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through our website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Before I finish this section of the video, I will just like to remind you that my new online successful brioche knitting course is at an introductory price of £25. It'll be £30 from the 1st of January. If you've been thinking about signing up, you only have till the end of December to sign up. So I'll pop the link to that below, and also all my patterns are 25% off in December from Ravelry and Payhip. So if you would like to take advantage of that, I'll put the code and all the details below this video, including all the links. You can find links to everything else I'm going to talk about below this video. So let's do day 19 of the Yarn Unique Advent Calendar. Ooh. So we're in purples with some orange on the end. So just full transparency here, I'm actually opening this on the 13th, I think it is, no, 12th of December. So I'm opening this week's and next week's at the same time, and then I'll save these for next week, so I don't reveal the secret early. So I don't actually know what's on day 18, but this is day 19, and I do quite like it. We're back to a bit of orange, but a little bit of orange I don't mind, but I do love that purple. That is gorgeous. And then let's look at day 19 for Truly Hooked. Again, I haven't opened anything since last one I opened was day 14. So I don't know what's between day 14 and day 19, but we are now in blues with a little bit of speckles. There's some colourful speckles there. I'm not going to add this to my string of advents from Truly Hooked. I'm going to pop it back in the bag and put it back in the box, and then at the end of this week I'll add them all together so you can see them. We are in the car on the way to London Stansted. We're just coming into Bristol and it's horrendous weather. I am working on the crown decreases on Simon's hat, and I'm nearly there. I couldn't knit when we first left this morning because it was too dark, and then I did a little bit of knitting, maybe half an hour, and then we stopped and switched driving because unfortunately we're both very, very tired today. But I should, Simon's taken over driving now, so I should be able to finish this half an hour, maybe less, and then I got my other knitting project ready to go in here. I haven't cast on yet, so I need to do that. So let's do day 20. I'm going to do Truly Hooked first, just for a change. Oh, lovely. I do like this. Very pretty blue. That is very nice. What was yesterday's? 19. So it's a little bit brighter blue than yesterday's. But I really like that. And then let's do Yarn Unique, day 20. Yesterday's was purple, which is blocking downstairs. So yesterday's was purple with a bit of orange. So we're still with the purple with a bit of red. So day 21, Truly Hooked. Ooh, pretty. So another blue. That was yesterday's. Yarn Unique, 21. Ooh, so this one we've been doing purples for the last few days, and now we're moving into blues. So this one's got a bit of purple and a bit of blue and a pop of colour on the end. So I'm going to pop that in my bag so I can take that downstairs and knit it up later. So that was yesterday's. So you can see it's more purple yesterday, a bit more blue today. So I guess we're going to end with blues with this one, I guess. We are now in Norway. It's Wednesday today. We arrived yesterday evening. We landed about 9 in the evening, then we got the train into Oslo and then the train out to where my parents lived. Got quite a lot of knitting done yesterday because we had a lot of time at the airport. Our drive to the airport wasn't as quick as we'd hoped. We did allow plenty of time, and it did take a little bit longer because there was some problems on the motorway, but we still had plenty of time. So I managed to finish Simon's hat. So it's a little bit big on me because it is for Simon. I know a lot of people probably think it looks like the Musselburgh hat or Musselburgh hat by Salted Teak. It is the same kind of hat, but I just made it up. But I believe it is the same construction. But it's not a pattern I'm planning to release. I just knitted it for Simon. If I was going to do this myself, I would probably do it with 8 stitches less, so I would just increase less, but he's very happy with it. I finished it in the car yesterday, and you basically start here, increase, knit straight, long tube, and then you decrease here, and then you just turn the hat inside itself, so you got like a double layer hat with knit fabric on both sides, and he's very happy with it. He says it's warm enough, and it fits quite nicely, and he likes the colour, so he's quite happy with that. So I knitted this in oh, have I still got the label? Schwedendrot. Oh yes, here it is. So it is Schwedendrot, which is a German yarn. Schwedendrot yarns in Luxury Sock, which is a merino nylon blend. So basically a sock yarn, and I got that at Beautiful Knitters when I went earlier in the year. And Beautiful Knitters is in London, when I went to London in April, I think it was. And then once I finished that, I cast on for my twist hand warmers, which are only available if you do my in-person brioche improvers workshop or my online successful brioche knitting course. If you do the successful brioche knitting course, you get the twist hand warmers, the course cowl, and the course hairband free. But I finished the first one and I sewed it together. I think I sewed it together on the plane. I finished it just before we boarded. So that's what the first one looks like. It's just worked flat, and then you sew it together here. There's garter stitch at the side, and you just sew it together and leave a hole for the thumb. So the ones I've already got, I'm using as a sample for when I teach it. So I fancied knitting myself a pair that I could wear. So that's what they look like. You can wear them on either hand. They're not left or right, they're just the same. So that's the first one, and then on the plane I cast on for the second one. I thought I might knit a bit on the train because it's about half an hour into Oslo, maybe slightly less, and then about 25 minutes, I think, to where my parents live, and we had a half an hour, 20 minutes to wait in Oslo. But I didn't knit anything on the train because by that point I was quite tired. So I cast on for the second one on the plane yesterday, so that's what I managed to knit on the plane. So I knitted the hat from about there. I probably had like half the crown decreases to do. Then I knitted all of that and all of that. So got a lot of knitting done yesterday, which is very good. I don't know whether I'm going to carry on with those tonight. I haven't done any knitting so far today, and it is now nearly 3 o'clock. Had a bit of a line this morning because we didn't get here till 11:30 last night, and then we had something to eat. So by the time I went to sleep, it was probably about midnight past, and then I didn't get up till 9 this morning, so it was a bit of a late start. And then we were shopping with my dad, and then we've just been relaxing, and I've been editing some of the footage I've already filmed to see if I had enough for a Vlogmas video this week. So I ordered some yarn last week, which has arrived. So the pink sweater, which I wore on the plane, the clip you saw of me on the plane, that pink fluffy sweater, I want to knit in another colour, so I ordered this. It's a very soft lilac colour. It's probably a little bit more grey. To me, it looks a bit more grey than it's showing up on my screen. I would say on the screen it looks a bit more pink. But I really like it. I wanted like a bright purple really, but I didn't have that, so it was between this one and like a charcoal grey. If I see this in any shops while we're here, I might look at the charcoal grey and consider getting enough. I've ordered 8 of these, which is 200 grams, and that's enough for a sweater in my size, and I'm quite big, and it's quite roomy on me, and it's quite long. So I think I'm going to go and cast on for that now. And then, because I'd like to get, it's knitted top down, I'd like to get the top down to the underarms finished, because then after that it's just knitting in the round. It's fairly easy, and then I can take it with me out and about because it is quite small. But I think I'm going to do that now. Probably we're going into Oslo tomorrow, I think, so I might take the brioche hem almost with me tomorrow, because that's easy to knit on the train. This is my colour clutch, which was new a couple of weeks ago. So if you fancy a new pattern, do look at the colour clutch or the glamour clutch, which was one I did a few months ago, which was just beads. Perfect size for a knitting project, or to use as an evening bag, or pull your stuff in, handbag type stuff in, to chuck into your tote bag or whatever. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully for the next video I might be able to show you a bit of Oslo, because I'm hoping we'll go in, we plan to go in tomorrow. We have a slight problem in that I've injured my foot a little bit. I brought some shoes that I've had for a month, maybe a bit longer, 6 weeks, I don't know. And I worn them a lot walking the dog and stuff, and I've also worn them when I've been teaching all day. So I've worn them quite a lot, but yesterday we left home at 6:30 in the morning. And by the time we were walking around Stansted, I noticed my foot was hurting a bit, and I put some gel insoles into these boots because the sole is quite thin, and I deliberately bought size that were quite roomy, so if I needed thicker socks in when I was in Norway, that'd be fine. So I put these gel insoles in, which made them a bit tighter, but it really was fine. And I noticed when we were walking around Stansted yesterday that my foot was hurting a bit, and by the time we went started walking to the plane, which is about 10 minutes walk from the departure lounge, my foot was really starting to hurt, and I thought it was rubbing, so I stopped and took the insole out of my right shoe, my right boot. But my foot just got worse and worse. By the time we got to my parents' house, I was really struggling to walk on it. If I'm just sitting like this, my foot off the floor, it doesn't hurt. But if I push my foot down into the floor, it hurts under my foot, kind of the outer edge of my foot. And walking barefoot in the flat, it really hurts. My parents have got laminate flooring, so there's no carpets. It's quite hard, and I didn't bring any slippers or trainers or anything like that. We went shopping earlier at the local shopping centre, just grocery shopping, and with my boots on it hurts a lot less. So I don't know whether I've injured it or whether it was just walking on it a lot yesterday. I did, according to my watch, I did like 11,000 steps yesterday, so I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, brought my watch, forgot to bring the charger for it, so I've had to order a new charger this morning, because I do like wearing my Samsung watch every day. I think we're planning to go into Oslo tomorrow, go to the National Museum, but I'll have to see what my foot's like. But I think with my boots on, I'll be okay. We can get the train to Oslo, the tram to where the museum is, and then there's most of the rooms of the museum I think have seats in it, so I can sit down if I need to, and if it gets bad I can go and sit in the coffee shop and Sam can walk around New Zone, because I went earlier this year with my mum. So hopefully I'll be able to show you some of that and some of Oslo in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.